Hello everyone. Today in this lecture we're going to learn more about load balancing. And in the last lecture for this EC2 we're going to learn about auto scaling. So first go with the load balancing. So what is basically the load balancing? The what is the term exactly load balancing? If you want I'll give you here the one example, like let's suppose the pencil. So let's suppose there is one instance our server is going on, and then there is other instance so going on, running, which is running. So let's suppose we have given this is elastic IP with the elastic IP, and then all the traffic without all the in the general case all the traffic is going to this instance one, and after that all the traffic will going after this is full, means like after this threshold value, or if we can say that sometimes the it's going to this instance some traffic. So like some of the times there is a 100 requests, so some at the same time the 100 request can go to this instance also, and it can go to this instance also. But what happens, but if there is a request like they are going to this first instance only, and but then the second one is ideal so it can serve the traffic, but what happened in the load will come to the first instance. To avoid that we use this load balancing. So what it does is basically this is the first instance and this is the second instance we are having. So what it will do, it will check, okay, this is the our this is our load balancing, and it will check, okay, which instance is empty, or which instance is ideal, or which instance is having its best time. So at according to it, it will send the request. So let's suppose there is a 100 request coming here. So what it will do, the first 500 it will send to uh, first instance, and other 50 it will send this to the second instance. So likewise if there are n number of server, according to it, it will send the request like some part here, some part here, and some part here. You can also allot here like in that percentage, like only 10% should go to the first, 20% go to the third, and other like that you can distribute through it. So basically load balancing is like it is balancing the traffic, like to avoid the instance failure, or the more if there is a higher traffic, so it will can stop the application. So that's why load balancing is used. So we'll check how we'll learn more about in the demonstration, like how we can play with this, or we can implement the load balancing. So to start the load balancing we need the two instance at least, because minimum it is said that to demonstrate, to change, or to check that whether one or two instance, so that we need two instances. So go in the launch instances, give here demo, any name you want to give. I'll taking the by default all the machine type and all the things, and also instance type also is the by default. Here key pair is with me like YouTube, demo YouTube. Network settings I have just explained in previous, like you can check anyone you have created, or just pick up the default one. You can change the storage also and also in the advanced data you can change some of the settings, and then you can give here the user data, whichever the pre-required packages if you want to give, you can give here, and then you can launch, means when you have to deploy the application, your server will be ready to serve that packages also. So here I'll write as number of instances 2, and then launch instance. So it will take some of the time like to launch it. So if you go in the instances, you can see here demo, this is the one instance and this is the another. So to avoid the naming conventions, we'll give here the demo 1 save, and here the demo 2 save, so that we will not confuse in the load balancing, like which one should be traffic, which so means which traffic good should go to for which one. So here you can see that instance is running and it is also on. So first, before load balancer, go to the target groups. You have to choose the first target group, create a target group. Here it will say as which of the target group you want. So now we are learning about the instances, that is EC2. So click on the instances, then you have to give the name. So demo underscore load underscore b balancing. So in the which port, HTTP or HTTPS, you can choose any of them. I am going for now HTTP with port 80. By default VPC, the first HTTP one. It will also check the health status. So I'm again keeping as HTTP. If you have checked here the HTTPS, then also you have to change here with the HTTPS. And then go down, click on next. Okay, there is some naming conventions. Underscore is not allowed. I'll change the name. Yeah, and click on next. So here it will say as which instance you want to take. So I'll take the first one with port, and here I'll take as include as pending below. It will take here with this, and also create target group with the one instance. Then again create the target group, again naming demo dash load dash b dash 2, and again like that only. Next, in that first we have taken this one, so now the second one include as pending below, and then create target group. So now our two target groups are now created. Now we have not associate which of the load balancer we should give. So till now we have created instances, then target groups, basically which are the we have to give. So health status is staying as unused because we have not used these instances now till now. So go in the load balancer, click on create load balancer. Now there are many load balancer there. The classic one is so what we say, it has been going to close. So to our new is like application load balancer if we want to take. So now we'll take as a application load balancer, and then because our application is there, if there is a some of the network, you can choose network gateway according to your application. But now our application is like application based, so click on create in application, give the load balancer name uh, load dash b. Then what we have to facing the scheme, internet facing or internal. So we'll taking as internal internet facing because we want to serve the traffic from outside request. Internal we don't want to take from the internal request. Then IPVP, then also check up the mapping, which network you have to give. Choose, you can choose anyone, means any. For here I'll taking as all the here all the subnets mapping. And then security group, it has taken the default one security group. If you want to change, you can change. Now here the most important thing, so here we have just created that target group. So now there is 1 and 2, so click on the first and set here the target. So now 50% target will go to here. And for the second one, means I want to also give the second instance also, so click on add listener, and here from port 81 click on this. So here I'll say you what is the difference. So if there are we have launched the 10 instance, so some 5 instance should go the same traffic, and 5 instance should go different traffic. So according to it we can also make. So for that, in the demo load b, I have give one instance, and then this one instance, so that traffic will be 50-50 here. According to you, you can change that number of these settings. And you want to give the port number, according to it you should give it. Then some of the settings like tags or something, you can give the tags. Here are the summary what we have to do, means what you have chosen like that. And click on create load balancer. It will take some time to create. Till then, create load balancer, it is in the provisional set. It will take some the time to load. So now what will happen is like whenever the traffic will come, it will check as like, okay, if there is a /80 port 80, some of the traffic will go in the port 80. And if someone clicks on port 81, like here is this is one, and /: like 81, all the traffic will go to the 81 port. So according to that, according to your application, you can choose. So it's not till now Not loaded. Taking some time. It takes usually take from 1 to 2 minutes. So you need to take according to it. Uh, Load. What we say? It is not applicable because we have not set any of the things. So that's why it is saying not applicable. And also our instance are empty. So that's why it will also say the security. Also you can see that we have chosen the security group. As in the previous video, I have shared you that what is security group and how you can set. So it has taken the default one security group in the VPCs. In the monitoring, when it is go up, it will show you the all the monitoring, like what are the request has come, which response, and what all the things you can see in the monitoring section. In the integration, you can check whatever integration you want. You can also give your route 53 integration here, so that the traffic between your website, means their domain, should come here. You can also give that. Then some of the attributes are there, you can change the settings from here. And at the end there is a tag, like if you want to give the tag so that it is useful in the load balancing. In the small case it is not needed, but in the very high end application it is required, because we need to identify where it is the where is the tag, means where is that specific load balancer is there. So that's why it is needed. uh, Yes. So now we have successfully launched our instances with the two load balancing. So now the instances are empty because I have not given anything. But you can with your application you can change, or we can check that okay, my this is working or not, my traffic load is going or not. You can check here. So now we are having this status as like unused. If I have used, means some put, you have to put some application in first and some application in second, so that it is easy to you, like to make an application and check that here. Yes. So if you have any doubt, you can comment it below. So this is all about the load balancer, what is there. In the next video we will going to learn about what are the auto scaling and how can we use. So in that the two main factors are like launch templates, and here load balancing is as it is we are having it. So thank you guys.